Hey everybody, it's Mauler, and today I am playing Original Norway, but the BBG version, which has got a couple of fun changes. But before I talk about him and the game, I want to ask you a favor. I've been working really hard trying to make an entertaining game, and when Civ 7 comes out, I want to make sure that I can get noticed amongst all of the big boys and all of the people that are going to be playing it. So if I could ask you to give me some feedback to tell me how to make my game more entertaining for you, if you'd be so nice as to subscribe, I would be very grateful. So the main changes with BBG are you don't quite get as much production towards your naval melee units, but you still get the ability to plunder and coastal raid. The nicest change is how the harbors and the holy sites interact. Holy sites get standard adjacency bonuses from being next to coast or a lake, and you get 50% production towards them. Harbors get a major adjacency bonus from holy sites. So we definitely will be putting down a lot of holy sites in this game. It also lets us unlock the stave church. This is slightly different in BBG as well. Instead of getting standard adjacencies from forests, it gives you +1 faith to all the resource tiles in your city and +1 production to all your coastal resource tiles. The Berserker is slightly different as well. It doesn't suffer a defending combat penalty. I restarted a bunch of times looking for Tundra. Just to keep with the Norway theme, I stopped here because the game killed off Mohenjo-Daro, but they gave me first meat on it, so I decided I was going to keep it. There is a little bit of Tundra here. I guess that makes me Thunderbolt of the South. I just need a boost for astrology and one more envoy, and I've got a personal source of fresh water for all my coastal cities. Settle on the sugar. You can go explore out to the west. There's going to be flooding here for me. Thanks for the reminder. I just want to get on with things. I want foreign trade as soon as possible, so I'm going to go for a monument. And then I think a pair of builders, just so I can chop things out. I need to put my holy site here and my harbor here, so you need to do some chopping. I will take sailing first, though. Foreign trade boost and Mogadishu. They want a great raider. That isn't going to happen. A lot of walking around at the beginning of this game. Oh, there's a goody hut.
At his best, man is the noblest of all.
I'm gonna take that juicy Barb Discipline card that BBG has, and I don't have a Pantheon that I'm gunning for, so I'm just gonna go to production just to keep things moving at a good clip. Foreign trade, of course. 40 gold. Running out of real estate here,
It is not that life ashore is distasteful,
but that's probably a good thing. That is my problem. You go over here. They'll let me hire a warrior. I think I'm gonna do it. But I'm gonna send him out here. I feel exposed. Want to do some exploring over here. Gonna place a city over here on the cattle. I'd like to place one over here somewhere. Gonna go mining just so we can get that chop done. There's a spot. So I think my next two cities are going to be here and here. That's pretty close to Nidaros. Just indulge me with a little bit of pinning. Forgive me for this mess. I kind of went a little overboard. The main thing is I've got my holy site harbor triangles here on all three cities. Going to put the government plaza and the diplomatic quarter here in Nidaros because I'm planning to do internal trade routes into here. This is all for the future, but I'll be able to use the quarries as we go along. I'm thinking stone circles now might be a fun little pantheon to help me out in the early game, get some tempo. Oh, am I ever glad that I did this. We're going to kill that scout if we can and then go find his camp. Tempted to stand up there, but I do want to get rid of this guy.
That's the positive
Scout
aspect
up
of
there.
trade, I suppose. The world gets stirred up together.
Now, I was going to switch to maritime industries, but I got 2 active barb camps. I'm just going to keep things as it is. Probably just going to hard tech craftsmanship. I'm not going to have these guys up in time. I've got a goody hut. Okay, let's chop here towards the builder. I think I'm going to buy this tile too. Don't like buying tiles, but he'll have 2 chops and then he'll be able to get the fish. The next guy will get 2 of the quarries and get the other fish. I'm going to heal up a little bit until I step on that because I don't know what's going on there. And we have an archer, which is easier to deal with.
When you find yourself in a hole,
Okay. Let's go to astrology. Let's hit you in the face. Let's chop towards the builder. Okay, clear the camp. Actually, you're strong enough. Oh my goodness, what a good goody hut. This game really wants me to have Mohenjo-Daro. Now I just have to find a wonder and I'll have fresh water for both the new cities. Oh wow, I'm glad I didn't step there the first time too. Okay, well he's gonna be promoted. I think he'll be able to handle that now, especially fortified. I'm going to see if I can afford to switch this. I can. I think that other warrior is okay. This guy's going to be clearing the camp. In 3 turns, I'll have the barb card back, but I'll be able to get these ships out really fast now. Fact. Yeah. Oh. Not only do we get the era score from the Viking ship, but we're first one into the sea. That's not usually the case on an archipelago map. So in case you haven't noticed from all of this, we are playing with Sukratax's Oceans on. So that just sucked up 2 movement. I have to be careful not to go onto reefs or to kelp forests. Let's just disperse you. And then go find that scout and find out what's over there. I should have took the promotion first. I just lost a little bit of experience there. Okay, you rest another turn. You apologize for being dumb. Actually, that's my job. Okay, you go sit here. Wait for those tiles. I might end up having to buy some more tiles. I'm not going to have both of these very quickly. Okay, this way or this way? I'm going to go this way, and I'll send the other guy the other way. Well, there's the bronze working boost. I might just raid this camp if I can keep this guy from getting over here. Just sleep. You get my first quarry. Oh, look at that. It knows that all of these tacks are here, even though I'm not showing them. Okay, take your walk of shame. My walk of shame.
Without craftsmanship.
Okay, let's get the barb card back in. Keep this the same. And I think I'll put a bunch of turns into early empire and state workforce, at least until I get up to the boosts. Fine, I get to work on my settlers. Depending on how the astrology search goes, I might end up doing a holy site instead of a trader. It's not like he's getting a lot of extra experience killing barbs now. I guess I don't feel super horrible. Cool, Nalanda.
As it turns out, Mount Kilimanjaro
Cooler.
is not Wi-Fi enabled,
I am
so I
the
had to spend
Suits
2
of
weeks in Tanzania talking to the people on my trip.
I got the astrology boost in time. If I go to war with him and try to get this builder, I will use up 2 movement to get onto here, and I won't be able to get him. Plus, I'm going to get shot in the face. So I think I'm going to leave Nalanda alone. Theodora? Yeah, tell me where you are. Nothing on the coast there, but I think I'm going to head up that way just in case she has something that's juicy. I was going to originally go down this way, but I'm going to backtrack. I don't think she's down here, so I'm just going to go straight up there. Okay, second quarry. Nidaros has got some decent tiles. So I don't know which one we're going to grow to, but I'll buy the one that we don't grow to.
A physician without a...
He must be over here. There he is. And we'll go up to Celestial Navigation so we can start getting our harbors down. I don't want to go that way. Got stuck on a reef there. Thank you for the money. I might be able to snag a builder off of her. 1 charge. It's too bad that wasn't improved. Maybe they'll improve it next turn. Got these boats and I got nothing to do with them. Oh yeah, I don't want to, plus the reef here is going to keep me from being able to grab that. So I'm just going to get past. Next turn we should be able to get those. There's somebody here. This is where I was before I was so rudely interrupted by the barb. It's all my movement on these 2 reefs. I shouldn't have gone that way. I should have stuck to the bottom. Tokugawa. At least you don't get bonuses to your boats. I like this. I am going to get a Pantheon. Look at all these builders in the water. He just woke the camp up. I have to go this way because there is this sitting here. Okay, so we got the top one after all. This is not bad up here. It could settle right on the silk later. I'll have to see. Well, I'd rather plunder the holy site, but I will take a 3-charge builder off your hands. It's a little cheesy taking everybody's gold and going to war, but you gotta do what you gotta do when you're a Viking. Never trust a Northman. I was in a panic there. It just didn't refresh. Okay, you have to get in the water and get back to town. I'll have a Pantheon next turn, and those stone circles are going to be quite nice. Okay, this is got active. I don't know how, but it is not there anymore. I bought the tile, but I didn't get the fishery. This would be a nice little triangle. Well, I've got something to do up here. Maybe a builder. There's a colossal head. Oh, it's time to switch out of early empire. Just to make sure there isn't anything better. Tides, I forgot about this one. BBG has got some fun stuff. Maybe I'll take culture off the fishing boats. I think I'm going to be good for faith. I'm going to suck for science until I can start pillaging some things. So I have a little bit of a priority getting fishing boats online. We'll get this one. And probably get our irrigation bonus. Thank you for the builder. Oh, he's going to capture it back. Oh, he didn't. Okay, you just continue tanking those hits. I might get out of dodge and continue my exploration. That bar probably kept that warrior from taking my builder. You just come down here and you'll get these two things for this city when we get it. We'll probably get this stone here with this builder here. Get these two things and get this. Gotta get that holy site up. Should have pinned it. Making some mistakes. And we'll get to work right on yours as well. Hungry. Do you have some nice things on the shores? Probably just stay on alert here. Maybe just bust some fog there. Got 2 more points to go. 10 to 25 turns. I'm going to shut down exploration. Gonna get hit by the slinger. I'm gonna have to do some things. As soon as I get a holy site, I am blown past the error score here. So I'm gonna work on your monument. I don't want to build this until I get the provision card. So I'm going to work on a trader. And then I should be able to continue working on the settler. Now I just got to think of where I'm getting the other 2 era score from. Probably just going to put him on alert. I'm going to get one from getting celestial navigation. Let's put Magnus into Nidaros. I'm going to be hard checking that, so I'll have it in 5 turns. I'll get one from going into political philosophy. I think my golden age is secured just from researching those 2 texts. Oh, I was alerted to your presence, Mr. Builder. Since that's a hill, I think I'm going to be safe. You just go on alert. You can give me another one if you want. I met Bologna. Well, that was nice of you to pop over. You want to preserve. Yeah, that's not happening. But at least I get a little more science. Okay, let's transfer you to Sketsmo. This isn't gonna work out here. I'm going to have to be very vigilant. When I've got 1 turn to go, I'll have to shift enter a turn. Let's hope I can remember. I don't usually remember things like that. This is going to be my irrigation boost. And then when I hit celestial navigation, I might just chop out this. And that might turn me 4. And I can get the harbor down. You maybe go straight over here. When we get irrigation, I can maybe chop us up to 7, pin the harbor down. So I'm going to work on the government plaza next. Maybe get ancestral hall down since all my settlers seem to be delayed. Okay, next turn I have to get out of this. Stonehenge pyramids. I don't think I'm getting a religion. 2 of them are gone. I don't know. I don't think it's happening. Shift enter. I don't think it actually happened, but I'll take advantage of it to make peace with Tokugawa. And I'll try again.
It is equally important
Okay,
to have
that
a
worked
happy
that
and
time.
engaged workforce, as it is to have a profitable bottom line.
Still like all of that. There's provision. So I can work on that settler now. Might work on 1 more and then work on the government plaza. Just because I think I have a better chance of my overflow going into another settler than if I took my overflow and put it into the plaza. Since I'm doing it that way, I might go into the settler card here until I get to political philosophy. So I'm going to send it up here. Then I'll probably put a city right here as well. And then I'll put one here. It says I can't do it. Mogadishu is an island, so it'll work out. I think you're just gonna sit here. You can go on alert. We've only been at peace for 1 turn. Can't you just give peace a chance? Oh, good. Everyone watching won't have to be bored for much longer because I'm not really doing anything right now except micromanaging the end of the age. So you head up here. 8 turns, that's going to actually work out. 1 more turn and I'll be able to chop that kelp forest.
task is a tall ship.
There, I'm at 24 of 25. That should take me to 4. So when I finish, I'll put down my harbor. So I'm going to get irrigation. And then I'm going to go straight up to caravels. And then I can start the war in earnest. I'll probably just put a couple of turns in there and then try to time my holy site out with the end of the era.
I thought Clay must feel happy in the good.
You just gotta sit there for 4 more turns. And there, we've made my era score.
Unite and lead.
I'm not going to take a new government till the classical age, but I am going to switch back to production. And I would really like to get this city down here, because I'm negative on amenities there already. And I think probably the way to go here is just beeline straight up to get my berserkers and then go to theology to get my stave church. And that'll be a lot of era score in the next era as well. Plus I should get circumnavigate, and I'm going to meet everybody. I think I can get a golden age in the classical. Oh, I shoulda, coulda, woulda gone straight to the holy site here. Actually, I went the wrong way with you. Probably going to head up over to here, actually.
The man who has grit enough to bring about the afforestation.
You're going to want to build Ancestral Hall when I start the new era. Thank you for indulging me in this micromanaging adventure here. It couldn't have been very fun to watch, but I am set up really nicely for the next age. So I would like to thank you for watching. I will see you in the classical.